Hi, and welcome to the Homeopathy Health Show here on the UK Health Radio Network. I'm Atik.
And I'm Naila.
We're both professional registered homeopaths, and between us have over 25 years of professional practice in this field of healing.
The Homeopathy Health Show is the voice of homeopathy on radio and podcasts around the world, promoting and raising awareness of this truly unique system of healing and healthcare, which is suitable for all ages, young and old.
Every week, we invite guests from the world of homeopathy to come and share their experiences, their work, offer insights, and essentially talk all things homeopathy.
Visit www.ukhealthradio.com to listen now. To find out more about us, you can visit us at www.homeopathyinpractice.co.uk. And whilst you are there, do subscribe to our newsletter.
Be inspired
and join the conversation.
So let's begin today's show here on the UK Health Radio Network, the world's #1 talk health radio.
Real feel-good radio.
Hi, welcome to this festive episode of the Homeopathy Health Show. Woohoo! Well, look, lights are twinkling, the air feels magical, and that's not just Harry Potter. And we're here to bring you some festive cheer, whether you're celebrating your holidays, taking a well-deserved winter break, oh my God, so much want to, or just enjoying cozy moments at home. We've got laughter, stories, and seasonal fun for everyone. So grab your favorite warm drink, whatever it may be, get comfy, and let's dive into today's special holiday episode of the Homeopathy Health Show here on the UK Health Radio Network. And we do have some good news, of course, for you, which I'll share very briefly. I'm Atik.
And I'm Naila. Welcome, everyone.
So it's so wonderful, isn't it? And today, the release of this episode marks the 25th of December. So for all those who are in merriment around the world celebrating Christmas, we wish you a blessed festive season. And also a very prosperous new year, because it's only a week away. Oh my God, time flies. I don't know where it's gone. But anyway, hey, guess what? Christmas or this festive season would not be festive without the Society of Homeopaths. And guess who we have? Well, I'll give you a clue. She's been on twice already during Christmas time. But it's none other than the legend. I can't even get my words out. I'm so excited. It's Corinne Stewart, who is the Chief Executive for the Society of Homeopaths. So from myself and, of course, from Naila, welcome to this festive episode for 2025. What a quick year.
Thank you so much. I'm honoured to be here, and thank you so much for inviting me back. And where's the year gone? Where has this year gone? It's just sped by. Everybody's been busy this year.
It's just brilliant. Started. I felt like it was January yesterday, and it's going to be January tomorrow.
I know. If only I've decided I'm not going to be counting forward birthdays anymore. I'm going to be getting younger every year. I've decided. I've reached that, so I'm going to be a year younger in January.
Of course. That's the spirit. We are going to be many years younger every year.
That's absolutely the way, That's absolutely the way. Who was it who called me over 50 the other day? I wonder who that was. Anyway, so Corinne, it's a wonderful time of year, isn't it? So just to make it really corny, just before we begin, I've got some really bad jokes. And I'm sorry I did use AI, but some of them were quite funny. Okay, I'll share two with you. Usually we share facts about homeopathy, but let's just have a bit of a fun, okay? So here we go. Please don't berate me for this, okay? So, what's a snow person's favorite breakfast? Well, guess what? It's frosted flakes. Ding dong. That was so corny.
Are we marking these out of 10 for corny?
No, please don't. No. Next one. Why do winter parties always seem so calm? Because they have plenty of chill time. Ding dong. That is so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say the last one is just going to kill you. So, why did the winter sock go to therapy? Because it had cold feet about hair. I'm so sorry.
Oh my word. How can
do not use AI. Do not use AI for jokes. I think we might need to edit that out, or we'll leave that in as a blooper. I don't know now. But ladies and gentlemen,
our editor will be laughing after this. Not because they were funny, just because how could you choose them?
They were so bad. I do apologize. But you know what? I'm going to leave them in. What do you think, Nyla? Shall we leave them in?
Yes, let's leave them in. It's
Let's leave them in.
Christmas.
Because at the end of the day, it's the season of goodwill, isn't it? Hey, and some corny jokes. Hey, you never know. Out of 70,000 plus listeners, that was such a plug, wasn't it, for the Homeopathy Health Show? But out of the 70,000 plus weekly listeners, and we are in the top 5% of global podcasts out of 4 million, I'm just saying, not bad. You may get a couple of faces who'll say, that was quite funny.
Well, corny jokes are a tradition at Christmas time. They appear in crackers on lots of people's tables at Christmas, and I'm sure that people will be pulling a few crackers today with some equally corny jokes.
I do have to tell you, because English is not my first language, and when I came across these jokes, I had to ask myself times and times again, what does this actually mean?
Yes, we all ask ourselves that.
Hey, it's funny you said that, Nyla, because Corinne, my sense of humor is dry and not everybody gets it. But before I go there, Nyla actually gets them now. But for everyone listening, so my humor is so dry that I would say something and then I would ask my co-host, did you get what I just said? And she I have no idea. So I'd have to explain it and it became even drier. So
when someone tells a joke, they want the other person to laugh. And I'm always there with a straight face. The feeling that he gets with it.
I felt like a Muppet. There you go. And that's not Kermit the Frog either. So, Corinne, it's been an absolutely fantastic year for the Society, and it's also been a very integrative and collaborative year this year. Myself and Nyla had the honor of being featured on the Society website as part of the Homeopathy Health Show, as part of the CPD credits. And, of course, there's many big plans. But it doesn't stop there, does it? It's been such a busy year, and you've been out and about. The Society has been out and about through to the schools and colleges, meeting homeopaths. And, please do share.
Yes, we always do an autumn round of college visits with a new intake of students. And what's wonderful to see is how young they are. This idea that you are a little bit older when you come to homeopathy, I think we can say that I'm not sure that that's true anymore, because we've got lots of young students really enthusiastic about homeopathy. Some of them, they've grown up in homeopathy. Their parents and families have always, practiced homeopathy. But others, just through the power of social media or things like your show, they've heard about homeopathy. Sometimes they've heard, this is, don't go anywhere near homeopathy, how bad it is, which also is perhaps a good thing sometimes because it piques the interest. And they've decided that they want to learn more and to help people. So it's just really wonderful to see it. And our colleges are doing really well and, very much sort of leading the way internationally with, the standards that the Society has been promoting for very many years. So it's really encouraging to see. So we're also wanting to do everything we can to support students on that journey. But also importantly, when, students graduate and come into practice, where suddenly they're, out of their peer group, out of that group that they've been in for 2, 3, 4 years, and they're suddenly out in the big wide world. And sometimes it's a bit of an eek, oh my goodness, this is all getting real now. And they might, have a little bit of a wobble of confidence, some of them. So, that's why the Society launched our supervision and mentoring program back in October to help those new graduates, pairing them with, supervisors like yourself, Atik, who've got lots and lots of experience and can pass that experience on to the next generation. I think that's really, really important.
Really important. I myself say peer supervision, even if you have graduated, is so important because the cases that are coming very, very complex cases are coming. And as a graduate or even as a seasoned homeopath, you sometimes ask yourself, what do I do? How do I approach this? Is there anything else that can support me?
Yes.
But sometimes even not the patient, we as homeopaths, because this is energy exchange and we feel down or sometimes just need some support, someone we can just talk to.
Yeah.
that can support us has been in profession, and I've seen things like from one disease to another disease, and they can support us in so many ways. I really absolutely love this thing that society has launched, and the best thing is that the first 2 sessions are free. That's £100 worth of mentorship service that society is giving to student homeopaths, because of course we are students, or they're recently graduated. They don't have the running practice where they can afford it. So I think the 50% of your first year of being part of a society, and then £100 mentorship, that's worth everything.
Brilliant. It's such good value. It's so good, isn't it?
It's all about putting back into the profession. The society really believes that. So we are literally putting our money where our mouths is. And actually it's our members that are doing that, because we are a membership organization. We have subscription fees. So we are, channeling back into the next generation, but also supporting our homeopaths, our more experienced homeopaths who've been here for many years, because that £100 goes straight to the supervisor. So it's also about, if you've reached a particular point in your career where you're thinking about, actually, I've got the practice I want now. I don't necessarily want to take on any new patients. I want to see my existing patients, but I feel like giving something back. It's a way, train as a supervisor, and we'll have news about that also for next year. But train as a supervisor, and the society will support you in that. Our vision is for every member to be in supervision, and for every homeopath to have a mentor. That's our vision, and it's a way that we will, boost standards, boost confidence, and when you're first starting out, there is nothing that that you feel challenged by that somebody hasn't experienced before. That's really important to know. This isn't unique to you. Everyone has felt like this at some point or another, but you don't have to take this journey alone. And if you have, sign up for the society program, as you say, you get £100 worth of mentoring, so 2 sessions. It will, some of the testimonials we've had back because we did a pilot over the summer to test this, have just been amazing. These are homeopaths that say, I felt that I was in a dark place. I thought, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm going to have to give up. Now I'm organized. Now I feel really good. Now I'm sort of attracting the sort of patients that I want to. It's just absolutely fantastic. This is exactly what we want to hear. And it's a way of boosting the whole of the profession. And if we can do that as well, not just in the UK, but internationally, because the society is increasingly becoming an international society with more and more of our members are from, USA, Canada, Australia, France, everywhere, Switzerland, everywhere that you can think of, the Middle East. And so it's a way also, because not all countries have this program of supervision or mentoring. So it's also a way of, if you haven't got it in your region, of taking advantage of it through the society, which I think is so very important. So we really want to be, I think we've talked before about the UK being a real beacon for homeopathy worldwide. Certainly you are here on this show, and the fact that you're in the top 5% out of 4 million podcasts, that's amazing.
Bonkers, isn't it? So many,
It's amazing. Yeah, well done. Just so well done what you've done. It's just amazing. So
it's beautiful, how things are progressing. You mentioned the society and the respect. Me and Nyla, of course, we talk to homeopaths around the world, as you very well know, because of the show and because of homeopathy in practice. And there's so much respect for the society, because we talk about the society, right? We talk about organizations, but also when you talk about supervision and mentorship, but it's also one step further. And I know the society is there for this. For example, if I am thinking of a case and I'm thinking, oh my God, what's this? I'll pick up the phone, me and Nyla, we have a discussion and we talk. It's so important to have somebody, right? And vice versa. And we talk and engage. And homeopathy, hey, we're all students, okay? So we learn. And you think, oh, I didn't know this. And it's like, oh, I didn't know that. And let's do this. And what about this? And it's so important, isn't it, to talk So important to sort of have
Yes,
support.
it absolutely is, because we're not islands. We're not islands in our private life, are we? We have, hopefully your family and friends around us, people that we respect, people that love and care for us. So we're not islands in our personal life. So why do we think we should be islands in our professional life? That just doesn't make sense. But we do understand as well, if you are, the only homeopath in your area, well, we do have support networks that you can just get on Zoom. You don't have to, you can join a supportive group. You don't have to have it right on your doorstep. Great if you can go to coffee with them, but if there's nobody near you, you can get, this is Zoom. We're all on Zoom at the moment.
There's so many people. There's so many people who are doing, working in London and living in Scotland.
Yeah.
It's happening everywhere. So why not in a homeopathy profession? We can connect. It's not just only that we can connect with a local group or with one homeopath or mentor. We can connect globally. And with our podcast, with our radio show, we see how homeopaths or people who are drawn towards homeopathy want to connect.
Yes.
The community feel is coming back. It's like people are leaving the individualistic society behind, and they do want to become part of the community. I see it. I have younger children, and I see it in them. They want to belong to a community, and they the societies in unis, they are increasing as well. Like everyone wants to live and wants to belong, and then why not homeopath? And this is what you are doing. Let's connect. Maybe the people in other countries have different knowledge, different avenue that they have explored, and they can share that with us here in UK, and the UK homeopaths can share with other homeopaths in Asia or in other countries. It's a way of connecting, and just love these connections.
Absolutely. Learning from each other is so important, because we don't know, no one of us has all the answers, do we? That would be pretty boring, wouldn't it?
It would be, yes. Yeah. That's the beauty of homeopathy, though, isn't it? It's a kaleidoscope, isn't it, of different colours, and all the artists are just painting their own beautiful portraits, and you can learn so much from them. It's so good.
Totally. I mean, we do lots and lots of events at the Society. Most of them are free, and we do them on Zoom, and our members can book for them, and if they're in a different time zone, as long as they book, they can then get the recording and they can watch that at their leisure. But it's great to see and have so many different homeopaths and respected homeopaths come on and do different sessions for our members, and their approaches often are very different. So there is an approach that will suit you, that you feel comfortable with. It's not a one size fits all. We regularly get over 200 people now booking for our events, which is, fantastic. We're so pleased. We feel that we're doing something right there.
I say it all the time. Like, everyone likes to drink tea, and everyone makes it in a different way.
Right.
It's the same ingredients, but everyone uses it differently. So is homeopathy. Everyone has similar type of they will have a software or repertory, a materia medica, and their college that has laid their foundation, but they'll see the patients in a different way, because it's an individual, it's a holistic medicine. You just cannot do same thing with everyone. It's not like giving one medicine to everyone who is walking into my door. So always different modalities, different ways of prescribing.
When I first joined the Society, which is getting on for 5 years, can you even believe that?
Wow.
It'll be 5 years. 5 years in a few months' time.
Wow.
And they said, "Oh, you'll never know everything there is to know about homeopathy." They said.
Never know. Seriously, never know.
And this is also one of the pleasures for me of, being with a society, is because there is always something to learn and always some new ideas. I just find it it's just a fascinating area to be working in. And
it's medicine for the 21st century. I mean, with talking to homeopaths and the communities that have formed, and actually, Hey, I'm going off tangent, ladies and gentlemen, because that has to happen, okay? And don't worry, Nyla has a question for us as well. Okay? But before we do that, I was just going to say the community is growing so large. So we, for Homeopathy in Practice, we started a Facebook group to collaborate and to engage homeopaths. 27,000 now. 27,000 large today.
Fantastic.
I mean, it's huge. It's like 1,000, 2,000 followers a week are joining. And all the homeopaths are coming together.
For past 3 days, we have had 1,000 people joining every day.
Wow.
And what's happening as a result?
Social media.
People are
There's
engaging.
something going on, isn't there? Don't you think? There is something big going on.
Yeah.
And I think we can all sense that. Well, you can see it in the numbers as well. We see it at the Society. There is something really, really big. It's a big, big movement that's going on. You can
People are taking charge of their own health. They want to work. They want to know what they're taking. They want to understand what's going on in their system. They are reconnecting with themselves. That's what I feel. They are just. It was a movement that started 4 or 5 years ago, because of certain incidents, but that has helped people to understand where they stand. Can they be controlled, or do they want to be controlled?
Yeah. But you know what? There's something very beautiful about what you said as well, because homeopathy is, what are we doing? We're having a really deep and fun and progressive conversation on Zoom. Homeopaths can just be themselves. We can just be. We don't have to be, the grandeur of anything. It's just like, hey, I'm here to help you. Let's walk and let's talk.
Well, patients are coming, or clients, depending on how you call your patients or clients, are coming to you for that. That's exactly it. They fed up with this cookie cutter approach that you go and have 5 minutes if you're lucky with the doctor. Now, I'm not saying that there is a place for a doctor. If you break your leg, you need to have that set in plaster. But before you go and have it set in plaster, you can take a remedy, and when you come back from the hospital, you can take a remedy.
Absolutely.
So, there's
integrative.
And it's
I can talk for hours on this, because I feel like, as a mother myself, I would like to help my kids with home remedies, herbal remedies, and homeopathy. And if this doesn't help, then I'll go and see the GP. They are overworked as well. They are working, and the patient list is increasing and increasing and increasing. There needs to be support as well.
Yes.
We can all health professionals can come together, work together for our people. To make them feel better. What is happening nowadays is everyone, just because they're exhausted calling, they're exhausted, they can't get through, they cannot get appointments, they don't know if there is another way. But if we open up and bring everyone else in, just imagine redirecting one patient just to a hospital, or redirecting that patient to, you can go to this person, you can go to this person, you can go to this person, like 5 different doors open, and there is not a long queue then. That can help so many individuals. If we think on a collective level, that can help our country, that can help our population, that can help global population.
I think particularly for women as well, because we our bodies don't stay the same. Nobody's does, but you know what I mean. Our bodies go through so much change in our lifetime, and homeopathy can support you so well in that. It is that gentle remedy that can support you. You're not going mad.
Yeah.
No, it's absolutely normal to feel like that. If you wake up at night and you're scared, or if you wake up at night and your body is sweating, it's normal. We can help you with that. No, it's nothing. Like, I recently had a patient, she was saying, I wake up every night and my body is shaking, and sometimes it's just all wet because I sweat so much. Is it normal? Is something bad happening to me? And all they need is just reassurance. It's all right. We can help you. We can support you.
Yeah.
You know that the way my mind works is that actually took me to the word Society of Homeopaths. So it's such an integrative, warm word, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Society. We are a
Yeah.
society, and who is society? People. Don't have to
Yeah.
be homeopaths. Can be anybody. Come and join the society. It's
Yeah.
so nice, you know. Anyway, that was a hey. Do you know what, Corinne? From Nyla and I, from the Homeopathy Health Show, from UK Health Radio, and from Homeopathy in Practice, you have our full support
Thank you.
for everything that the society does. I just think it's absolutely brilliant and tremendous, and it's so integrative and it's so collaborative and open to ideas as well. It's wonderful.
Well, we're 50 in a couple of years' time, so we're going to have a big party for when we're 50 in 2028. And we are, I just want to say a big thank you to all of our members, past and present and future,
Yeah.
because we're nothing without our members. And I have just, huge amount of admiration for what they do and what they're trying to achieve. It's makes my job a very easy one.
We know it's not an easy job. We're so generous in saying that, but keeping it all together, keeping everything all together is the hardest bit.
It is, isn't it? It is.
I think it's because we're run by homeopaths. We're for homeopaths and run by homeopaths. So our board is, we've got a fabulous board, majority board homeopaths. We have a couple of independent directors. So, everything we do is about, right, how can we help our members? Is this helping our members? Is this something that they want? Sometimes we want to give them things that they don't even know that they wanted. That's part of the, the society. Surprising and delighting them. I think I've mentioned that before. And also it's our job to sort of keep an eye out on some of the not so great things that go on as well, because we still do have, journalists who will try and get a story, particularly we've discovered around the summer where all the new grads come out of university and want to get a big scoop as an intern. We sort of got wise to that. So we will, occasionally as well, we'll email all of our members and say, look, have you had this email? Have you had this approach? Have you had that phone call? Just be aware, be vigilant. And our members will, phone in and just say, look, somebody is trying to, cause a bit of trouble here or there. So we also are protected community. We want to, and protective of our members as well. Because not everybody out there is a fan of homeopathy still.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, you're right. But we've seen, we from our side as well. I mean, that 5% also is some, credit to the flag of homeopathy, and with other organizations and the schools and colleges around the world, and of course the society and all the homeopaths, the work that they do, and even on social media, it all adds up, and it's having this huge change in people. And do you know what? It's okay if some people don't like homeopathy or don't choose to believe in it. It's absolutely fine. There's no issue whatsoever, but the ones that do, wow, life-changing.
Yes, I mean we're here for everybody, but we're not for everyone, and that's the wonderful thing about. We still just about do have free speech in the UK. We're sort of hanging on. Sometimes we feel we're hanging on, with our fingertips to it, but we still do. And it's the it's that whole rich tapestry of life, isn't it? You don't have to try homeopathy. We're not forcing it on anybody, but we think that if you do, you'll feel a lot better. But that's your choice. Respect that.
Of course, respect that. It's like some people like vegetables, some people like fruits, some are all meat. So it's your choice. It's your life.
Exactly. Although if you ate a few more vegetables and fruit, you would feel a lot better.
Yes.
No comment. No comment.
Instead of making a smoothie out of it, it will be good to eat it all.
Yeah. We choose neither to accept or deny that.
Yeah, that takes us to Christmas. What's your favorite vegetable, actually, on Christmas?
Well, we always have a big...
That's a good one. I like that question.
What's my favourite festival?
No, you have to ask it again. I have a question for you. You have to say, I have a question for you.
Okay, I
Yeah.
have a question for you.
Yeah,
Yes.
there
Which
you
is
go.
your favorite vegetable
Oh,
on your
vegetable.
Christmas plate?
Well, I do like Brussels sprouts, which is not everybody's favorite, I know, but
Carbo veg.
I do a shallots in port
Oh,
with walnuts on my Christmas table. So
Ooh.
that's also not quite just a vegetable, is it? Because there's a little bit extra there as well. But who can really what can beat a good roast potato, really?
Oh, roast
yeah,
potato, delicious.
yeah.
I love roast
Potatoes. Oh my
potatoes.
God, potatoes and chips. Oh,
Yeah.
here we
And
go.
the turkey.
Yeah, and turkey. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
a,
I'm not.
it's a wonderful time, isn't it, Corinne? Though, because it's an opportunity, just like Eid and other religious festivals around the world. Um,
Yeah.
it's an opportunity just to come together and spend some quality
I think
time.
that's the thing, and I think in the last few years we've realised how important family. We were just been talking about connections, but we have realised how important family and connections and friendships and deep friendships are to us all. So yes, the holiday season, however you choose to celebrate it, is really important to come together. And for those of us who perhaps are on their own at Christmas, if you know a neighbour or somebody that is living across the road or someone you haven't seen for a while that might be on their own, it would be, why not invite them over and to
Mm.
share a meal with you and your family,
Oh, so
really sort of
beautiful.
spread the
That's
love.
such a nice message. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
so beautifully said. Yes, let's share the celebrations. Let's be
Yes.
together. Let's celebrate together. There's again the community spirit coming in. We want to be a community. That takes me to those olden times when people used to celebrate. They had big tables, all sitting together, eating together, celebrating together. Now we have like tiny groups of people. You celebrate there, I celebrate there, and then they do a video call,
Yes.
a
Yeah. Well,
WhatsApp video call.
I suppose it's, it's modern life, isn't it? Where we used to live in small villages or towns and we grew up there and our family was there and we knew everybody. And actually, some people still live there. My brother and sister, or one of my brothers and my sister, they still are in touch with everybody they went to school with and they
Wow.
Oh
work with
wow.
them and they still live in the same sort of area and a community. And that is absolutely wonderful. But modern life means that we often travel to a city for work, don't we? Or we go abroad, or we marry someone from a different country and decide to live abroad. Perhaps English isn't your first language, and you've come to us. I mean, it's just so it has changed. But the great thing about Zoom is if you do live, thousands of miles away, you can see somebody, can't you? It's no longer just a letter or a very long, boat ride or, across the ocean. You can actually see them, but there's nothing like getting together, which is why also coming all the way back around to homeopathy is why people want to see a homeopath as well, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a personal connection. But yeah, it's we do quite a big. We do 3 days home. We do a Christmas Boxing Day, and then we have an open house for all the people that we have, all our family and friends that we haven't seen on either Christmas Day or Boxing Day. And the open house is actually a brilliant day because everybody comes from different parts of the family, and so there's always different people on that day. And it's a lot of work, but it's lovely. I wouldn't change that. And seeing the children grow up as well, it's lovely.
Mm,
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Open house thing is very nice because
yeah.
we, if I go back to my childhood, the house was always open. Anyone was walking in, anyone was going out. I remember my grandmother, she used to we live in the village and we used to go to her during holidays. And there was never a silent moment. Always people talking, chirping, here, someone is coming in, someone is going out. No one ever felt that they're alone or they're not. Even the celebrations, they used to start celebrating 10 days ahead, and And they would go around the village, and I always wanted to spend those days in the village because it was so nice. It was exactly the collective, the celebration feeling over there. And it felt like the joy is coming from the sky.
I think we need some of that, don't you, here?
Yeah,
And
we so need it.
that.
You know what would be really nice though, seriously, because I remember in the 80s, best decade, okay? For
What, when you were in
various reasons.
nappies, you mean, when in the 80s?
Oh, thank you.
Tiny.
Yeah. No, I wasn't born. I wasn't born then.
I was actually not born then.
Stop.
Oh my God, you can't say that. This is live on air.
No, I was born in 1985, so I can say that.
1985. Oh my God,
Yeah.
isn't that the year of Take On Me from Aha and Bronski Beat? And anyway, I digress. So, and nunchucks and everything else. But anyway, let's not go there. So, well, I don't even know what I was going to say. Oh yes, winter. We used to open the door. I remember. I was very tiny, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're wondering. I'm not going to reveal my true age or identity. But it was a foot of snow, 2 foot of snow. And now, where I am in the UK, it's like a grain. It's just one drop, and it's like, wow.
Well, we
I love
have,
snow.
yeah, we have had some big snowstorms in the past. I mean, I grew up in Kent, which is, for all of those people who aren't in the UK, it's sort of, if you look at a map of the UK, it's the bit on the right that juts out at the bottom near France. And so Kent gets a lot of snow. You don't think that the southeast would, you think more Yorkshire and so on, but it gets a lot of snow. So when we were at school, we were, a couple of winters we were snowed in. But if you actually go to the National Gallery and other galleries in London, you'll see pictures of sort of medieval times of people skating on the Thames. So
Wow.
it actually used to freeze over. So
Brilliant.
we had a mini ice age at that time. And, there's a festive carol, Good King Wenceslas, all about, the Feast of Stephen and when the snow was deep and even.
Are you going to sing it for us?
Well, I haven't had my festive sort of bit of bit of pork yet, so maybe not. I think I might frighten all your. I don't have a singing voice, but so we were coming out of an ice age then, a mini ice age. So it's not surprising we've got a bit warmer now, and it's good because the plants grow more in a hotter climate.
What's it like where you are, Nyla? Does it snow?
It snowed during the lockdown, so we loved it. But after that, it's just when you randomly think somebody's coming, then it snows. Otherwise, no snow. I also see I enjoy the frost freezing. Feels like snow.
Yeah, it's the closest we get anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it snowed a little. Oh, I remember during my study time, I studied at the School of Homeopathy, and it's beautiful Hawkwood, and we were snowed in.
Oh, how lovely.
It was so nice. It was actually like, I was worried about coming home. How are we going to get home? But it was so nice to be snowed in.
There's something magical about Hawkwood anyway. All the colleges and schools, I just mean the setting, that's all. Having my personal opinion, I mean, it's just, it's magical, isn't it?
Yeah, Selena and I were there in October, actually. And for anybody that doesn't know the School of Homeopathy, and it's you stand outside of the building and you look right over the valley and you see Stroud, underneath, and it just is just beautiful.
Just beautiful, yes.
The magical setting there, isn't it?
It's also not just it's the venue, yes, but the people that come there, they choose to come there because there is kind of a pull towards that school. Misha has, I feel like Misha has been a father of so many homeopaths out there, and Mani and Luke, they take his legacy forward, and they have, when you see that the school has their ethics grounded into something very strong, that's what I feel like as a homeopath. I feel I'm grounded into the classics of homeopathy, and now I can grow further.
I think this is the lovely thing about our colleges in the UK is there is something for everyone. Depending on how you want to learn, and and that feeling you get. And when we go and see colleges, and sometimes that's face to face, so CHE in London, for instance, or South Downs over in Chichester, which is another beautiful college, but lovely place.
Oh, it's beautiful. I teach there.
Yeah. Oh, do you? Oh, I didn't know that. But then we have other colleges where it's learning online, and like CPH, and we see the students at CPH, and it's just the energy. You can feel the energy coming through the screen, at you. It's fantastic, and they're from all over the world. It's just we just love meeting students. We really do, and we feel very honoured to meet them as well when we go on these trips.
That energy thing has just reminded me of something. We were doing one of our in-clinic sessions, I think it was, right? And we were teaching these monthly in-clinics that we do, and you talk about the energy, and it was Nyla's turn, and we were talking about repertory and rubrics. And this is something very close to her heart. She's passionate about it. Oh my God. I was like, what happened to you? It was like nuclear mode, It was so like, I for a moment, I forgot I was supposed to talk as well. I was just like, wow, this is good. It's that energy, isn't it? With homeopathy, when something hits you, it's like, it just becomes such an incredible buzz and zeal. And it's not something that is made up. It just happens. We just don't know. It just happens, right?
I don't know that I do that. I've started working for Radar Opus. Luke is also one of my mentors, and I work with Luke, and I work for Radar, and it's just so exciting what homeopathy has done there. How homeopaths have thought about this symptom and this remedy to be in this rubric. Why? How? When? It's giving me such a buzz there.
Yeah, there you go. But hey, Corinne, we are getting close to the end of this episode.
Gosh, already. Wow.
Yes, already.
Time flies. But we did want to ask you, firstly, actually from myself and Nyla, we did want to say on behalf of the Homeopathy Health Show, and also Homeopathy in Practice, and all the homeopaths that have been on the show collectively, we just wanted to say that we have the utmost respect for you, and thank you very much for all that you continue to do, and on running the society, and how you inspire us and the homeopaths, and we just wanted to express our gratitude.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel really honoured and very humbled. For any listener that doesn't know, I'm not actually a homeopath, but I'm a user of homeopath. I'm a total convert, and I just passionately believe in homeopathy. So I put all my energy and into representing the society and its members, and I spend most of my days sort of thinking about how else can we help both society members, but homeopaths worldwide. So I hope that's the case for I'll be here for as long as members want me, and as long as the board wants me, and I hope that's many years to come, because it's I would like to see homeopathy be in its rightful place, back in its rightful place, which is in everybody's medicine cabinet, and everybody knowing what homeopathy can do for them, even if they're not yet coming as a client. Just the power of homeopathy, that's the thing. So that's what I spend my days doing, and as I said, it's not work when you enjoy it. It's
exactly the best thing that you have said. I think it's the best line to end our show on. It's not work when you love it, and that's what all homeopaths do. We love our work every day. There is so much enthusiasm when I wake up in the morning. What am I going to do today? Who am I going to see today? What am I learning today? What am I teaching today? It's so beautiful. It gives me this energy rush And I think that's what gives you the energy, because all the homeopaths that come to society, they bring in that energy that keeps any society going.
Totally. And, I know at the risk of this sounding like a total love-in, thank you very much for everything that you both do as well, for spreading the message of homeopathy worldwide. To be in the top 5% of podcasts is an amazing achievement, absolutely amazing. And, that's not an easy thing to achieve, and yet you make it look easy. So,
thank you.
well done.
It is not easy, I tell you. The heart and soul goes in there, and we do it voluntarily. We do it for homeopathy just because we love homeopathy. We love everyone. We just want everyone to see, feel, and touch homeopathy, because that's what they need. If they feel empowered, if they can help each other, if they can help anyone at their home as well.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful to have you on, and as I say, it has become a custom, has it not, or a tradition that the festive episode is always now with the Society. This is the third episode. 3 years we've been doing this. Amazing.
No, don't be persuaded by anybody else that says that you need to change, by the way. No.
It's not going to change.
Enjoy it so much. It's lovely to speak to you all the year round, but it's particularly nice to speak to you at this time of the year.
Yes, have a very, if you're celebrating Christmas, then have a very blessed Christmas day, which is today, the day that this episode is released, and be with friends and family. Over to you, Naila.
And before we finish, we have done a lot of thank yous, but at this moment in time and by the end of this year, I would have to thank Atik for whatever he has done for myself. I don't know what he saw, but where I am today, it's all because of him, what he has. He has been my mentor. He has seen the potential. He has pulled me into co-hosting with him. And I feel so confident today talking to you, as I was always skeptical about, will I be able to talk? English is not my language. I'm not talking it every day. And just hosting a podcast as a non-native language speaker is difficult, but I do have to. It goes to him, and I think anyone wants him as a mentor will flourish in practice, because he gives you the buzz, he gives you the motivation, and he tells you can do homeopathy. If you are a homeopath, you can do homeopathy.
Yeah, a tremendous example. A tremendous example for us all, Atik. Thank you.
He is.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's Christmas. We're gonna love each other at Christmas.
I didn't expect that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm speechless. But thank you, Naila. It's an absolute honor to be able to help you and support you, and we're working together on so many different avenues and projects, and it's just brilliant. Life is fantastic.
It's going to be an exciting 2026.
Indeed,
yes,
it
looking
is.
forward to it.
Yeah, I'm really and I would say to everybody, it's 2026 can be a great year for you. Don't get distracted by loads of news stories and all the sometimes the doom and gloom. 2026 can be a good year for you if you're determined that it's going to be a great year for you. It will be a great year for you.
Absolutely.
It is. The change has happened. Now it needs to be manifested.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. Have a wonderful year ahead. A wonderful season. And lovely to connect. And bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice time and Happy New Year to everybody. Blessed New Year. Blessed New Year to you all. I do hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of the Homeopathy Health Show. Tune in every week for inspiring conversations, bringing you all things health and well-being to your radio and podcast apps.
The more exposure the Homeopathy Health Show receives, the better for homeopathy around the world.
And please do support the show by clicking follow on our socials.
You can find us at www.homeopathyinpractice.co.uk and on Facebook and Instagram at Homeopathy in Practice. Do give us a follow on there. Let's promote the voice of homeopathy around the world together. Until next time, stay safe and take care.